Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 18, verse 13, and this is very exciting for me because verse 14, the next one, is what this verse is referring to. Bhagwan Shri Krishna is saying, now I'm going to tell you the 5 causes of action, the 5 places of action. So any action that we do, what are the 5 things that are needed for that action to be able to take place? And I've memorized that. And after memorizing that, I've heard various different lectures quoting that verse. So I have a little bit of, like, just a glimpse, little bit of deeper understanding from just the memorizing as well of that. And it really, I mean, it was part of the question that I had about 2.47, which is karmarnyavadikaraste. Basically, we have a right to our work, but we do not have a right to the results, and we're not the cause of the results, and we should not be attached to not working. So these 4 aspects to that. And so I was like, I had a question around that, like, what does that mean? Am I not the cause of my I am, like, my free will, isn't that the cause of my action? Although there are many other factors, of course. Bhagwan Shri Krishna is giving me this body, this ability, like everything is given by Bhagwan Shri Krishna, I get that, but my free will is also there, so I'm also there. And then he had spoken, I had asked somebody, and he had spoken about 1814, saying that one of the 5 factors is us, but then we are only one of the 5 factors, so we're not the only cause. So I'm not the doer doesn't mean that I don't have any say in it. Of course, I have my free will, but I'm not the only cause. There are 5 factors. So anyways, this is very, very exciting to me. This verse is talking about Bhagwan. It's saying, Bhagwan Shri Krishna is saying, okay, now let me explain the 5 factors. In the next verse, he's going to actually explain. It's wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let's call out to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us to understand this verse, which is leading to the next verse, which is one of the most crucial verses, one of the most important verses, I think, in the Gita. There are many, many most important verses, so I shouldn't even be saying that, but please help us understand this, and please accept our gratitude for everything that you have been giving to us, all of the actions that we have been taking, that we've been doing, and we've been taking credit for, that we are the ones that have done this action, we are the ones that thought of this idea, we are the ones that did this so and so thing. Please help us have the humility and the understanding that we are not the doers of this. We are sure we may have desired that, our free will is there, but there are many other causes. Please help us understand that very, very deeply, so that we can actually feel a genuine, real sense of humility and belongingness for you. Okay, let us sing the verse together. पंचैतानि महाबाहो कारणानि निबोध मे सांख्ये कृतान्ते प्रोक्तानि सिद्धये सर्वकर्मणाम्. Now, O Arjun, Mahabaho, mighty armed Arjun, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all action. Now learn these for me. So there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all actions. So he uses the word Sankhya here, and he's translated that as Vedanta, and Swami Mukundananda explains it in greater detail what he means by Vedanta. So now the Lord is citing Vedanta philosophy to know how this is possible here. There, Sankhya means stock of knowledge, and Vedanta is the final stock of knowledge accepted by all leading acharyas. Even Shankara accepts Vedanta Sutra as such. Therefore, such authority should be consulted. Okay. And he's referring to 15:15, Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto. He's encouraged. So Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto means Cha means and, Aha means I, Sarvasya means all. So, and I am living, Sannivishto, living in the hearts, Hridi, of all beings. So, and I am living in the, I am staying, I'm Virajman, I'm there in the hearts of all living beings. So that's 15:15, and then the second line is mattaha. This is one of the ones I've memorized. So mattaha smritir jnana mattaha smritir sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. This word is a little confusing for me. Jnanam apohanam is like forgetfulness. So I am responsible for the smriti, memory, gyan, knowledge, and pohanam, something like that, forgetfulness of all living beings. I'm seated in the heart. So this is where basically we know, this is the evidence in the Gita that Bhagwan Shri Krishna is sitting in the heart of all living beings as Paramatma. So this is where in the Bhagavad Gita we know that he's sitting in the hearts of every living being next to the Atma as Paramatma. This is the evidence for that. And also Paramatma is there in every atom. He's not only there. So this is something I learned this weekend for the first time, is that Paramatma is not just there in the hearts of every living being or with every living being, right next to every living being, but he's there in every single atom as well. And he's living in Dhruvlok. So he has three places that he's living in. He's living in Paramatma, Dhruvlok, the hearts of next to every living being, and in every atom. That's what I understand so far. Okay. Now this one is a little bit more direct translation. So Sankhya, he's saying Sankhya here. So the translation here, he's saying, "Oh Arjun, now learn from me the 5 factors that have been mentioned for accomplishment of all actions in the doctrine of Sankhya, which explains how to stop the reactions of karmas." So this aspect, this word really makes a lot of sense. So this makes it clearer for me that this is 5 factors of action, and so it explains how to stop the reactions. And how does that mean? How does that work? Krita ante, to stop reactions of karma. Proktani, so explains how to stop reactions of karma. Siddhaye, for the accomplishment of all karma. So basically, this part, Siddhaye, accomplishment of all karmas, is said for the perfection of all karmas. So this is for the perfection of all karmas. These 5 actions are for the perfection. This is how we stop the reaction. So in the Kritanta, he's saying conclusion of the Vedanta. He's translated it very differently. I don't know how to translate, which one is right or wrong, but I really like this this thing, Kritanta, to stop the reaction of karmas. And then he explains the Sankhya-ness. What constitutes action? So he said that this description of 5 limbs of action is not new, but it's been described in Sankhya philosophy that is established by Maharishi Kapil. So it is not Shankaracharya. He mentions Shankaracharya here because that's what I thought, that Shankaracharya was the one who created the Sankhya philosophy. So apparently he's talking about something different here. I'm not sure. I have no idea. If you have any understanding of this, please explain. Please let me know in the comments. So the Sankhya philosophy is, so Maharishi Kapil is the child of Kardam Muni and Devahuti, and the Sankhya philosophy is based upon analytical rationality. So maybe Shankaracharya was the one who followed the Maharishi Kapil Sankhya philosophy. Okay. So anyways, however you translate it, however you choose to translate it, basically the concept is that both people agree is that these are the 5 ways of action which help us stop the reactions, the karmas. How is it that person does not suffer or enjoy the reactions of work? Right? Because every activity should have reaction. How is it? So he's also talking about how stopping all reactions. So these are the 5 actions, not that everybody normally does, but how the 5 actions that can be used to stop the reaction. So I haven't understood that, but I will understand that. I will hopefully understand that better in the next verse. Let us read Bhakti Vinod Thakur. These 5 causes are the subject, that is the body. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the next one. O Mahabaho, the Vedanta Shastra states that there are 5 causes for the success of all activities. Listen as I explain. 5 causes for the success of all activities. So, yeah, very confusing. I should learn this also word by word. That might help me absorb it a little bit better, like what the verse means, what this next verse is referring to, because I've learned this one, but what this verse is referring to, I'll understand better. Okay, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Wish you a day filled with lots and 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 lots of spiritual growth and lots of Krishna Bhagwan's mercy and lots of bhakti and lots of prem for Krishna. And I was listening to a lecture by Vaisheshika Prabhu in the morning, and he was talking about how we can say, he was talking about how we can pray, and one of the prayers he said, if you dare to pray this way, then you can pray this way. And I loved it. I was like, yes, I do dare to pray this. I want this so badly. He's like, we have our hearts have walls around it and chains around it, and what we can pray is like, Krishna Bhagwan, I know I don't want to get rid of these chains and these walls. I want my anarthas. Please forcibly break these walls and these chains. You are the biggest thief. Please, and you can easily break these chains. Please break these chains. Forcibly do it, even though I don't want the anarthas gone. Please forcibly remove the anarthas from me. I absolutely crazy love that prayer. So I just wanted to share it with you in case you guys resonate with it. You can use this as well. This was spoken by Vaisheshika Prabhu in his lecture this morning. It was just fresh 6 hours ago, lecture on japa. Okay, that's it for this video. Wish you a day filled with lots and lots of Krishna Bhagwan's mercy, lots of spiritual growth, and lots of everything amazingly spiritual. Radhe Radhe.